So this is probably the last one of these that I'm going to be doing for years, but I felt like that this was such a short video, I didn't want to leave you with just that video. So, the three people that I'm going to be discussing today are basically variety channels where all of the main creators go out and do various things and put them up for our benefit. And it's quite interesting to see all the different things that they get into. Note, all of these people have different styles of video making, which is why I'm combining them all into one video, along with giving the honorary mention to one other person in the description. Yeah. So, the first of these three channels that I'm going to discuss is Sir Yacht, aka Joey something. I keep forgetting your last name, sorry dude. So, what's interesting about him is that this is actually his second or third foray into the YouTube video making stuff. If you watch his Cheesecake Factory video, he actually describes pretty much his entire history on this site, which is nice to have, because if you just watch his earliest videos, he has a couple remarks in there that make you go, huh. Although, to be fair, I don't follow him or any of these people on other social media platforms, so that could have something to do with it, I freely admit. The main thing Sir Yacht does is that he sets himself various eating tasks. He calls them challenges, but I feel like I gotta distinguish him from, like, the pro eaters, who you notice that I don't make opinion of videos, because they all are interconnected in this big web, so I feel like they're doing the work for me. Whereas if you just set yourself a couple of tasks and then you try and do them, it's a little more unique. But he doesn't just do eating things, he does a couple of travel videos, and then early on in his channel history, he did a lot of silly tasks that he's like, what the hell, why don't I just try and do it? I mean, like, no one else is going to be dumb enough to try them. And these videos can be quite fun, seeing what he has to go through while accomplishing all of these tasks, food or not food. But I do want to point out, his style of video making is closer to an R-rated comedy, so pretty much every time that there's a bathroom joke or a sex joke, it'll be a little bit overhyped, and I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of R-rated comedies in film for those two very specific reasons. That's not to say that I don't laugh. Oh, I laugh, but then there's times that it's like, okay, I'm gonna just move on a little bit of the video so I don't have to get grossed out, because I watch a lot of his videos while I'm eating, so. And I'm not trying to say that you should stop doing that, Joey, okay? Because I'm just the type of person that says everything about a channel. I try not to sugarcoat it, you know? Right. That's your style. Keep at it. More people enjoy than not. So give him a shot and see if you enjoy him. Channel number 2, Unemployed. FYI, though, that channel has just recently broken up, okay? But all of the 4 people there are still friends, and they admit that there's potential for them to appear in each other's solo channels, okay? So, while the main channel itself is done, you can still enjoy these guys in other places. So what Unemployed did was that they are a lot like Sir Yacht, where they get themselves into setting up various tasks and then they try and accomplish them. But because there's multiple guys, they gotta really up the level of craziness, such as drinking an entire inflatable pool using only straws, although they use that term a little loosely. Who can survive longer in a hot box or a cold box, ice bath stuff, and their biggest thing that they do, various games of hide and seek, such as, oh, we're playing hide and seek at a football stadium, playing hide and seek at one of our local zoos, America's largest mall. And then they even really upped the ante towards the end of their channel and did these very big series of hide and seeks that spanned 5+ videos. So, yeah, the amount of effort and dedication that they put into all of that was great. Got quite a lot of laughter from those 4 guys, Tommy, TJ, Joey, and Logan. And there's various good attributes about all of them. Tommy is basically the soft brains of the whole operation, even though I have no clue who started on the site first, but that's kind of the vibe that he gets. Logan is arguably the most athletic of the bunch. Joe is arguably the most pessimistic of the bunch, although I really do think he plays it up a lot of the time, just because he realizes, I'm pretty good at this. And then you got TJ, who is the most, ordinary? Sorry, dude, I couldn't think of a good adjective. But then they have various other people on the channel as well. Christian, who's one of the regular cameramen / fall guys, because they like to pick on him. Frank, another person that they like to pick on, even though they keep calling him the old man when he's just simply the most senior out of all the groups of friends. He's only like 3 or 4 years older than they are. Liam or Vinny, I'm forgetting his name unless I'm thinking of 2 different people. Yeah, they got a nice little supporting cast in there as well. It's all great stuff. Bummer that they broke up, but it's all for perfectly understandable reasons. I mean, like, heck, I stopped on this site twice and then came back. So who am I to talk about, right? But like with Sir Yacht, in a lot of their earlier videos, they stopped doing this later on for whatever reason. They got a heck of a lot of bathroom jokes in their videos. So, there you are. What their individual channels are like, I don't know. I haven't really been watching that stuff. Don't know if I will. Could change. And then finally, FaZe Rug. Well, he's basically the same thing as the other 2. He goes out with friends or family, and then they do a heck of a lot of fun stuff. 100 mystery boxes. I stayed at the worst hotel in the neighborhood. Oh, I'm going to try all of fast food's viral food. He's got a hell of a lot of variety on his channel. It's a lot of fun, especially if you don't like dealing with the bathroom jokes that the other 2 are doing. Yeah, I can't really name that much of his supporting cast because he's got so many of them. I kind of feel like it's unfair to those that I remember and those that I don't remember. So, not putting them down, I'm just taking the easy / wimp route in this equation. Of the 3, he's the most recent one that I've come across, so that's why I'm not able to give the best thoughts on him, but I really think that he's fun. But I hope that you'll get laughs from at least one of these 3 people, or the honorary mention that I've got down there. Why did I mention him in more detail? Because he and FaZe Rug are so close to the style, it's like you could just switch one of them out. Alright, so that takes care of opinion of videos and me scraping the bottom of the barrel in order to keep this streak of videos going. Let's see how much longer it lasts. See ya.